hearty welcome to every one of you, and this time our Efetronics Ramakrishna Garu has not disappointed us. He has come over. Today he is with us. So every time I keep on telling him that you have got to come and be with us. And Ramakrishna Garu has been with us. We are very happy. Hearty welcome to him. And you might have heard me calling Professor Bala Subramaniam on, he used to be on, virtually he used to be there in the meeting. Professor Bala Subramaniam, head of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at IIT Roorkee, has been with us today. So Professor Bala Subramaniam has been known to me perhaps for more than 30 years now. And Professor Bala Subramaniam, basically a strong mathematician, mathematician interested in a lot of computing activities. Okay, you should hear him. And Professor Bala Subramaniam helped me a lot, particularly when I was at IIIT Allahabad. I think we had international conference also, isn't it? You were there with me for the international conference also. Okay. So Professor Balasubramaniam was heading Computer Center of IIT Roorkee also. Later he headed the Computer Science Department also. He has received many awards. Okay. And Professor Balasubramaniam basically from Tamil Nadu, and PhD from IIT Madras, and later moved over to IIT Roorkee. So very hearty welcome to Professor Balasubramaniam. I was wondering whether you would ever visit this place or not. Okay, so it's good. He has made it a point to come over here. Okay, so now over to Secretary. Yeah, Professor Subbarangaya Garu, hearty welcome to you. Again, virtually, we miss you here. I want you to be here next time, Professor Subbarangaya Garu. And
Namaste,
Namaskar. Professor Srinivas Kumar. Professor Srinivas Kumar. Professor Srinivas Kumar, you were remembered by your student, Bala Subramaniam. Bala Subramaniam is today here from IIT Roorkee. Welcome. Dr. Shanti Swarup, has he joined?
Yes, sir.
Dr. Shanti
Yes.
Swarup. Hyderabad, I thought definitely you will come over here today.
Yes, I was planning to, but I am a big music lover, and there is a live show by Shreya Ghoshal today, so I did not want to miss that. I'm sorry.
You should have told I would have also come over there only. Anyhow, Dr. Shanti Swarup, very hearty welcome to you. And Dr. Devi Prasad Mishra, is he joining?
Yes, sir,
Devi Prasad Mishra Garu. Sir. Dr. Devi Prasad Mishra was in IIT Kanpur and later he joined as director at NITER Kolkata. We both came to know very well when I was at IIIT Allahabad, and Devi Prasad Mishra has been coming only and virtually. At least once you should come over to this place,
I'll definitely come.
Vignan, okay. At least
because
once.
of, like our chapter will be open, then I will come definitely.
Yes. I think already people have initiated that life membership of that. Okay.
Yes.
And Professor
I will
Srinivas.
definitely come.
Yes.
Actually, this time I was planning because of some cough and cold and other thing. Weather is very bad here.
Yeah, okay.
And windy, and then also today is raining. I'm like, drizzling. So,
Professor Srinivas Kumar is there? Subbarangaya Garu is there. Okay. So over to our secretary to start the
Thank you, sir.
Formally.
Good morning to all of you. I welcome all the external members, both Dr. Balasubramaniam and Dr. Ramakrishna Garu was attending in person, and all the external members, Professor Subbarangaya Garu, Dr. Shanti Swarup Garu, and Professor Devi Prasad Mishraji for your virtual presence, and all the internal members of the Academic Council. And we have students drawn from all the departments here. I give a very hearty welcome to all the students here. They are one of the major stakeholders of this university, and they are here as an observers. Should they have any observation or any query, after the meeting is over, before the vote of thanks, they can, with the permission of the chair, they can take up your issues. Okay? Right. With that, I just wanted to recapitulate the last Academic Council meeting took place on the 28th of September, almost 2 months back. The minutes of the meeting was circulated to all the members, and the suggestions taken and incorporated. I just want to only flash the salient points of the last Academic Council meeting. The 3 points came out in the last Academic Council meeting. The white paper should be drafted with the Department of Chemical Engineering and the department's prospects and placements, and a new syllabus in ECE shall be drafted by Dr. Ramakrishna and circulated to evince comments from the Department of ECE, and a white paper should be drafted on mechanical engineering, incorporating the strengths of the department. All these points have been duly addressed, and this was taken due cognizance. Go to the next. I just want to give the action taken report on the decisions of the last Academic Council meeting. The first point, a workshop should be planned to develop strategies for improving mathematics and English. I request the Dean Academics to kindly brief the members on what are the actions taken on this point, which was brought out in the last Academic Council meeting. Dean Academics.
Good morning to us, sir. So the workshop was conducted, and the recommendations of the workshop was discussed with the deans and head of the departments, and the conclusion is it was recommended to conduct a pre-semester coursework of 1 month for all the students admitted into BTech program, covering basic concepts of in mathematics and English, so that the next transition to engineering courses will be smooth for them. And for the academic year commencing from 25 and 26. But for present first year students, a 22 hours classwork was conducted in mathematics fundamentals. It's all.
Any observation from any members? Otherwise, we'll move on to the next action taken report.
I have a quick comment there,
please.
if that's okay.
Please.
So I did take a look at the meeting minutes. I think the action point 5 is incomplete. It does show the students from non-biology background, but it does not explicitly state what the 11 to 15 marks, percentage of students who got 11 to 15 marks. It can be inferred because they all have to add to 100, but just for completeness, it would be good to show that, what the percentage of students who got 11 to 15 marks. As an aside, I love the idea of this remedial course and the action plan. But I did notice that 82% from biology background scored 5 marks or less. And a bigger surprise for me was 60% from the non-biology, they scored 5 marks or less. So that's not significantly different from the 82%. So it seemed like this remedial activity should be for everybody.
Yeah.
And then I was also curious, given that this first round of the action item happened, any improvements were noted? Should this test be given again, a surprise test, to see what the improvements were? Furthermore, I saw the list of topics. It seemed like Khan Academy covers many of these. Just a passive lecture series again might not have the desired impact. So does it make sense to actually include some active participation from the students in this remedial program? And so that would be a good thing to consider, I feel. Thank you.
Dean AA, you have any explanation?
Sir, the remedial program was conducted for both MPC background students and BIPC background students.
Okay.
For all the students, and the performance and how it was conducted, I am requesting the mathematics HOD to speak.
Department.
I hope he will cover this in action point 2.
This first action point is introducing a pre-semester. I think Dean A has said that it is 1 month, but I wanted it to be minimum 1.5 month, 45 days program. And this should have essential credits for prepare. Essentially, there should be credits. You should have, along with orientation, you should have a preparation of mathematics, as Dr. Shanti Swarup mentioned, as many others mentioned also. It should be active learning and active participation. It is not just teacher working on the blackboard. It has got to be more interactive. In fact, I always want in all these interactive sessions at least 1:15, one tutor, one teaching assistant or one TRA to be maintained at least for every 15 students. This is what is the plan for the next. During it's not only mathematics, we are also observing that the people have a very, they could be good in English, but their communication skills, their writing skills, their presentation skills, their conversation skills, as well their skills to understand English, they are all very poor. That's the reason why it was felt that the pre-semester should have this English program also. So that way, as Dr. Shanti Swarup has mentioned, as all other members have mentioned, it is necessary that it should be highly interactive. In fact, the regular courses also, I have been insisting that it has got to be highly interactive, less lecture, more transactions and more practice sessions have got to be there. Okay, over to the next, which probably would answer.
One point.
Right, sir.
Basically, if something has to be understood, nowadays there is a complex systems is coming. For that, MBSC, that is a model-based system engineering, diagrams and understanding the logic is a very, very easy, and understanding also going to be easy. Maybe you can start some of the subjects in that area, which will create a total awareness of entire system understanding. That is, along with that mathematics and this math in English, this also helps for them to overall understanding of the systems.
I think that's a good idea. That's exactly what was working in my mind also. IIT Gandhinagar does this. IIT Gandhinagar's pre-semester is longer than the semester, and there they do start with the conceptual design at the very first, very entry level itself. And through that they would try to get into mathematics, physics, and then obviously communication, etc. would happen. Anyhow, that's going to be the next revised syllabus. It has got to go through thoroughly. I want to spend more time on that, okay? And the focus shall be on the R25 regulations, which has got to come into effect with effect from 2025, plus the research. See, without research happening, it is not students should do research. Without research happening, students cannot become creative thinkers at all. Just in the morning, there was a very small discussion going on. Dr. Bala was in my office, and Professor Ramakrishna was also there in my office. Both of them were discussing, see, in spite of, Professor Bala asked, what is the number of students who are admitting into computer science here? Registrar answered that it is more than 3,000, and then immediately Ramakrishna Garu mentioned that we don't get even a few, right? Now, I mean, not from 3,000, we don't get even a few to be proper engineers, okay? So that is the situation. We have got to address this issue. At one end, we do understand, we would be very proud that this institution has so many students, very, very understandable. Then immediately Professor Bala asked the question, how many teachers are there? And with all humility, Dr. Raghunathan mentioned the numbers. He immediately divided one by the other, and he said that you can't do anything with this number. You just cannot do anything with this number, okay? So these are the issues to be addressed. See, earlier I have seen the institutions, and I am also part of such institutions where we first build up the infrastructure and then ask for students. Now it is after the guests come, you run to the shop to bring rice, right? Isn't it? Right? So first, the rice should be there at least at home before the guests come. Okay, next topic, more important. Yeah, Professor Srinivas Kumar, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor
I just
Srinivas
wanted
Kumar.
to, in passing, mention that I hope there are enough, teachers in the language department where you can probably conduct these conversational labs kind of things.
Yeah.
Lab environment is where they actually learn more conversation skills than
Right.
any lecture or anything like that. So I hope you can.
See, our English department is potentially strong. Unfortunately, all these days they were under the feeling that they are only a supporting and a supplementing department. I have now strongly told them, without you engineering will be incomplete. You have got to be associated very strongly. Now they are into PhD activities. They are also into MA English also, which gives them the inspiration to make all our technocrats very strong in English. As you mentioned, that their conversation skills through laboratory, through interactions, they are planning. Now, I am very sure next academic council meeting cannot be just half a day business. It has got to be one day, because the draft new schemes which they are thinking for regulation 2025 will be presented perhaps in the next academic council. All of us have got to give lot more input to them. Okay, over to the next topic, that's mathematics.
HOD mathematics.
Yes, sir. So good morning, respected members who joined online and offline for this academic counseling meeting. So about this mathematical courses, see, this is a regular process. When the students are coming in BTech, we are conducting one test to see the level of the students in mathematics. So on August 12th, we conducted one test to test the basic level of the students. Around 3,000 to 80 students have taken the test. So we observed some drawbacks of, the levels which are not up to the level to take the further courses in mathematics subject. So based on this information or statistical analysis, we have conducted a bridge course for the students from 28th last month, from 28th to this month 22nd. Around 22 hours we have conducted based on the schedules. They have given the basic input for the students from 3:30 to 4:30 every day. So in this particular schedule every day, we have given 15 to 20 minutes basic inputs for the students, and remaining time we have given for the practice session, whatever the concepts we have delivered on that particular day. And apart from that, for bio students, we have given additional classes to take more number of practices on the concepts what we are going to deal, and further it will be helpful for them to take a certification program. And this course was ended by 22nd of this month, and the last day we asked them to take the test again. So compared to the previous results and these results, somewhat better. And then the students who are still weak, we identified the students, and we are giving the extra inputs, and the same report will send to the faculty, those who are handling the sections in the next semester, so that they will take more care about the students. So after finishing this test, I have presented the results to our Honorable Chairman Sir, and Sir has suggested to constitute a committee from CSE department, ACS department, to identify the essential mathematical concepts which are very necessary for them in the coming courses. So we had that meeting, and we got finally some a set of mathematical concepts that that is not finalized yet, but the subject experts are telling something to include, so that is going on, sir. So after finishing this, I will discuss with the same contents whatever we got with the Honorable Vice Chancellor and the subject experts, and based on their opinion, so that those concepts will give in the next semester, next year onwards. So in the next year, whatever the input what we have now, so we are conducting tri-semesters. One semester that is called free semester. The free semester is about 45 days. So in these 45 days, we are going to give the basic inputs of the students, whatever they have learned previously. So that will be definitely a prerequisite for the subjects those who are taking in the coming further semesters. So apart from that, we have planned to conduct faculty orientation program, so which will be helpful for them, for our faculty to orient towards the engineering applications, so that we are planning in the coming 6 months time, so that after finishing this program, so the faculty will deliver the contents more effectively in the coming courses. So this is the syllabus suggested by both the departments, CSE, ACSE, in different areas, algebra, linear algebra. Okay, we have to teach this in that time also given 14 hours. Basic inputs like basic mathematics, trigonometry, exponential logarithms, algebra, linear algebra.
Come back.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what is the LTP distribution?
No, sir, this is not at finalized, but the content only we got
I
it.
think I changed it.
Yes, yes, sir.
You don't do your homework on board in the classroom. Okay? You have got to extract the work from the learners. What is this lecture dominant? I have already given the correction and it has got to be incorporated. Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, this is given by.
Please go ahead.
Okay, sir. Right. So this LPT structure is not at finalized, sir. This we have to finalize by sitting with.
Then don't present it. If it is not finalized, don't present it. Present only syllabus.
Okay, sir. And basics of calculus. Next one. Probability and statistics. There are different areas, and differential equations, basics of number theory. So these are the contents so far we got from the various departments, and we will finalize it very soon, sir. Yes, thank you, sir.
So that this exercise happened only with computer science department.
Yes, sir. Computer science and ACS department.
Computer science and of course computing,
yes.
School of Computing and Informatics. Right, good. There is some exercise which has already started and it will be iteratively going to be corrected. Why this exercise has not started with electronics department? Why physics department has not started this exercise with electronics department? Why mathematics department has not started this exercise with electrical electronics school? Why similar exercise has not been started with even basic civil mechanical engineering? It should start. Okay? It should start. See, there should be suo motu action, there should be self-involvement. Right? It should not happen just because chairman tells or just because vice chancellor tells. We should feel that. And electronics department should please note this. Dean electronics department, you should invite, you should have this done, this exercise. Whatever the exercise happening with computer science department, it has got to be done. Okay? And only in the next academic council meeting, of course, along with R25, would be presenting this, right? Okay. Dr. Shanti Swarup, any observation?
Yeah, a quick suggestion here. So I like the range of classes and courses that are being considered here. Again, to reiterate on the non-passive and active front, I think Khan Academy has a good set of coverage for all of these topics. And it's possible for faculty members, as you might already be aware, to assign homeworks to students so they can complete it. So this way you can actually monitor the progress also for some offline activity on their own. So I would recommend taking a look at it and incorporating that also, because then you're going to get the full impact of this remediation and bridge activity. Thank you.
Dr. Srinivas Kumar, Professor?
Yeah. Yeah, I think as you have also said, I think less of lecture component, more of problem solving sessions might be helpful. Yeah, if circumstances and everything permits, I think this kind of flipped classroom models can be tried, because I think students have gone through lots of lectures before they come. So it is the I don't know, it is some kind of a few insightful lectures and then more of problem solving sessions might be helpful for them.
Please underline that again. He mentioned few insightful lectures, right? Not your, you know.
You can do this.
Thank you very much, sir. The whole attempt has been towards that only, sir, because we want this, the whole course integrated with the lecture, tutorials and practice have got to be done in the, to the extent possible in the classroom itself. And then obviously the assignment should be different for different set of students, not the same assignment for all set of students. We shall, sir. And definitely I want all my academic council members to come over here next time or whatever the time when their regulation is ready. You should conduct a detailed workshop at least for 2 days or 3 days, so that every person, every academic council member and other experts could read their minds to all our teachers and prepare them accordingly, right? Okay. But there has got to be a difference. Your R25 should make a striking difference. Your R22 has made a difference, and many private universities directly or indirectly are copying your regulation and they are implementing it, but you have got to be ahead of time. That's all. Okay. Professor Dr. Ramakrishna Garu, interesting suggestions which Dr. Shanti Swarup has made. Number one, you have got to explicitly show that it is really practice oriented and really they get into more skill aspects. Okay. Number two, mathematics, the way you have shown it is incorrect. You have got to show more practice classes also.
Okay, sir.
Right, you have got to show. Okay, this is okay as per AICTE norm, but then you can always have a parallel table showing what you are really going to do here with this polytechnic education. Yes, okay, I really liked your idea of, instead of a remedial class, spreading the remedy all through the semester, particularly in the first semester and second semester. Really good. I think our mathematics department also should take a clue from that. That's also a good suggestion, as Dr. Shanti Swarup has mentioned. Well, you should meet at least these two people before you finalize, and also explain very clearly how your polytechnic education is different from a polytechnic education elsewhere. Okay, what is the value addition the students would get? Okay, he asked the very interesting questions. Can your students concurrently get some other certifications also while doing diploma? You should address that issue also.
I will look into this, sir. Presently, I am not looking into this matter.
Sure.
Definitely, I will look into it.
Good. Very good. I am sure polytechnic education is not an ignored education. Satpati Garu?
Yes, sir.
Is polytechnic education an ignored education or an education on priority?
That is $1 billion question to be addressed.
See, any student should feel that, any learner should definitely feel that he is prioritized. Okay? The learner should...
Sir, I will address these questions. I will not address this question. Presently, because my students have completed all the theory courses recently. Right. So I have taken the feedback from all the students, leaving them in one room.
Okay.
And I told them
and
to
your
discuss.
Assessment methodology, I am not very happy with the way you are doing your assessment. There is no continuous assessment. There is no continuity in your assessment process. You are still following the grand old government polytechnic examination system. Please come out of that. Do a very strong assessment. They have got to be assessed on the floor for their performance almost every day. So you have got to. I am not happy with the assessment.
Definitely,
process.
Sir. Next
I am not very happy
26.
with filling up the answer book as a measure of assessing a candidate. Right?
True, sir.
Okay.
But 26, 27, definitely we will come out.
You should immediately address that issue also. I am not happy with the assessment method.
Okay, sir.
Okay. It is still going with the grand old conventional polytechnic education, and even my own people still, educated people also tell me I am busy with the external practical examination. I know. People tell me, at least my people still are not used to the summative assessment. What is it external? Why one should be afraid of external examination? Why our internal teachers also themselves be afraid of external examination? Okay, so the mindset, all these words also mean change in the mindset and approach, and more so polytechnic education has got to be, polytechnic assessment has got to be very rigorous, because they don't have any finished school, they don't have any training, straight away they will be absorbed and put onto the floor depending upon their maturity. Therefore our people should be should show that maturity, right?
Yes.
Right, okay. And at the same time, you have got to build up this curve for them to go for higher studies, at least later in life, if not immediately, later in life, they should be ready to take a BTech. They should be, you should equip them to think in that direction, okay?
Yes.
Got higher responsibility for a polytechnic education, because people who come over here have got to really decide strong against going into conventional intermediate education, +2 education, okay?
Sure, sir.
Good. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. That is the point here. Please understand that. It is not to make the people to come to BSc Honours or BS. It is to provide the exit at third year level after completing 120 credits, BSc. He is making it very clear. He has made it very clear, and he has shown it in the diagram also. The whole purpose is to live with the lifeline of India, where people are used to 3 years BSc degree program, and the purpose is to provide an outlet at the third year BSc degree level. However, those who are really interested to continue, they can integrate their passage into MSc, or they can integrate their passage into one more year to get a BS. Let us call it as BS instead of BSc Honours. That is definitely perfectly fine. BS is a good name which has been adopted, and BS is the name, international name also. BS is an international name, we will adopt that. That's no problem. That's a very good suggestion. But the point is, I am not expecting, or anybody shall not expect, more than 20% of the people to tunnel through MSc. 80% of the people will seek a exit at BSc level, and they can even have, while the credit transfer, even if they go abroad to complete their bachelor's, advanced bachelor's degree or an integrated master's degree. That is the purpose. And second purpose, obviously, it is to beat the fees, enormous fees, which is being collected in the name of BTech degree. Because today, country needs, today nation needs, today the world needs people who are good, as Professor Ramakrishna was trying to tell, who understand the domain, who could apply the data analytics techniques, and who should be available, who should become available, right? So BTech people, well, because it's a BTech degree, the nomenclature makes all the difference. Their expectation is very high, and this is BSc degree, and thereafter into BS. I agree with Professor Balasubramaniam also in renaming it. I am not also happy with BSc Honours. It should be BS and MS program itself, not MSc. I mean, MSc is okay. MS at the end of 6th year. MS at the end of 6th year.
Then try to make it 3-year BS course.
It is made. Please see that. They said it is very much available.
4-year BS.
They have
BSc.
They have
3-year exit is BSc. 4-year is BS.
Yeah, 4 years is BS, 3 years exit is BSc. 4 years, and this name is not world. This is only for India. This is the understanding of the normal men. No,
only for the money's sake, nobody bothers.
BSc is 120 credits. BS will be 160 credits. It is very clear. And this BSc program shall definitely...
You don't course.
Absolutely no way. This is because keeping students in mind only. Yes. People are going into that physics, chemistry and mathematics, combination at BSc level, and operation wise, yes, the course shall be offered. Either a BTech student can register for that course, or a BSc student can register for that course, or a BS student can register for that course. Yes, sir, you are right.
Okay,
it shall be done. It shall be done. This is my concept, that it has got to be, course should be offered and students should register, whether he is from AI ML background, or whether he is from data science background, or from BSc BS background. That's a very excellent suggestion. In fact, your idea that every faculty should understand the scope of data science and data manipulation and data understanding is very necessary. Well then, as far as any BTech student is concerned, we already have got the minor program where people can opt for this minor in data science group also. They have been opting it, they have been doing that. Other than computer science people, they have been doing that. So that is very well taken care. But now this point that everybody has got to, every teacher has got to be trained is really an interesting idea. In fact, give me a minute. My imagination of the future BTech is entirely going to be different, which is going to happen in the country sooner, because the first 2 years shall be common in BTech. In BE engineering, the first 2 years shall be common. It shall be entirely data science, AI, etc., and the introduction of disciplines. By the end of the second year, people would know what is electronics going to do, what is computer science going to do, what is mechanical engineering going to do, and the third year has got to be fully discipline centric, based on all the background that they have picked up in the first 2 years, and the fourth year has got to be totally exclusive, working on a project or exclusive in-depth problem. This is what tomorrow's future is going to be, whether we like it or not, whether Vignan likes it or not. This is what is going to happen in the entire world, because without AI, without data science, no engineering is going to be complete, and it cannot survive at all, which is what Ramakrishna Garu also has been trying to mention. The most important is the domain. Okay, but this point, what Dr. Shanti Swarup made, this data science group, this advanced computer science people should take it and should make it necessary that all faculty here understand their discipline from the perspective of understanding the data and using the data. Data driven has got to be taught to our faculty. Then the orientation into the whole engineering becomes different, and then the civil engineering also would become very different from what is happening now. I fully understand Dr. Shanti Swarup. It's a very good suggestion.
Okay.
And then, sir, please point. In fact, the data science is to be interdisciplinary. Okay, it is not meant only for engineering subjects.
Yeah.
Data science is interdisciplinary. Okay,
Yeah.
I think over time we have got to first we have already. I have already introduced the idea of adjunct faculty association, isn't it, Dean PCF, where faculty from other departments could always be associated with your department, data science. We have already been practically trying that. Please look into that, and I'm sure Debi Prasad Mishra, you had risen your hand, or?
No, that is fine. Okay, I think.
Okay. And then
I have one point to say, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I should allow Balasubramaniam.
So maybe.
Yes. Yeah. Good. This should be
Sure,
considered.
sir.
Should be considered.
Yeah.
Any other point? Well, before I move on to the next topic, please do understand it is not for the purpose of national education policy you are doing it. But the framework given by national education policy is worth emulating. There is no doubt in that. That you have got to look into it. And national education policy does not tell this is the way you have got to tell. National education policy clearly tells that preferably all the education degree should be at least 4 years, and people who have completed 4 years should directly be eligible for higher studies leading up to PhD, that is all. And national education policy clearly also mentions that there must be a exit option as far as India is concerned at the third year level with the graduation, with a graduation. It is not a sub-graduation, it is with a graduation people have got to exit. It's a good point. But then in a BTech program, what normally happens is BTech people join only with the intention that the course itself is for 4 years, and they think that BTech has got to be done in 4 years, 160 credits. That is what is the mindset. But then this BS concept with the exit for BSc, and even with an earlier exit if it is so required, and credit transfer options. Yesterday I saw an article, and Pankaj Mittal has very categorically told what is not properly practiced in India is credit import and credit export. Credit transfer is not properly happening. This is what has got to be brought in this data science program also. Any other observation, Professor Balasubramaniam? We definitely the academic council feels happy that Vignan could also think of interdisciplinary non-BTech named program, non-BTech, not BTech entitled, a BS program to be made more available to a common man. Common man should feel that the entry is very comfortable. It is not for elite set of people only. So that's a nice venture. Let us try. Let us try, even if at the first year level, I think what you are telling is 23 students is quite a good number to begin with. Let us try. Okay. Let's try. Okay. And see, once you introduce and try, only then you can make a U-turn. Without introducing and trying to make it a perfect model before introducing will not lead to understand, to get the feedback. Let us do that. Okay?
Krishna.
All right. Shall we go ahead to the next item? Yeah, that's a good point, and that's where our management school also should help all the departments to carry out this viability study also. I agree, Dr. Shanti Swarup. Nevertheless, I am sure, Dr. Shanti Swarup, you must have read that detailed article which appeared about a month ago in Hindu newspaper that psychologists in Delhi and psychologists in Calcutta particularly, these people are busy till late midnight. And people take the slots late midnight also. They stand. In fact, somebody has got a slot in the early morning, 5 o'clock. Therefore, he has come and stayed near the place, hiring a apartment for the psychologist treatment because his first slot was at 5 o'clock. So is the demand. Well, obviously, surely we should also think of having a clinic here also for. I have been seeing here. Thanks to Dr. Lavugataya Garu, who has thought out of the way before people could tell. He said that there have got to be counselors over here, and our counselors, Dr. Lavugataya Garu, our counselors are more occupied in counseling the parents of our children. That is the demand now. That is the demand.
Good.
That is necessary because parents are volunteering to come. Therefore, we need to have a full-fledged psychological
it is a volunteer.
clinic.
The parents are coming on volunteer.
Basis.
We started with the counseling of students. We found more parents are coming now to our counselors.
And they also, some parents, they come and tell, please don't tell this to my daughter or my son also. That's the type of demand that our young counselors are having. Good. Please, sir. Please go ahead, sir. Also, your appreciation. Good. Thank you very much, and thank you all for wonderful contribution.